Okay, hello, Mr. Gerd Leonhard.
Hello.
Thank you very much for inviting us at the Midem. Today is a special day. It's the inauguration of Barack Obama, and Barack Obama, of course, about hope. My question to you is, what hope do you have for the music industry?
Yeah, I think we have a similar problem that we have in the US. You have 8 years of garbage that has just piled up so high that nobody can even look above it anymore. We have the same in the music business. We have the last 8 to 10 years piled up of inconceivable stuff where lots of people have tried, but there was no leadership, no real. I mean, there's lots of attempts and reasons. I won't get into detail here, but bottom line is that we've pretty much screwed up. We're out of control now.
So it means no hope?
No, I'm getting to that point. It basically means that we have to let go of this idea of domination and control, right? Which of course is my pitch. But basically this is happening in America, right? America has to let go of this idea of dominating the world markets and of fighting wars that can't be won, like the third or the fourth time. So in the music business we have to let go of wars we can't fight, which is just now happening. And we have to let go of dominating the ecosystem. Right? So when we do that, then we can start turning that into money. And this is hopefully 2009. Now I'm looking for a musical Obama. Anybody who wants to make a pitch for being the Obama of the music business, I'm throwing in my hat, but I wouldn't want to compare myself to him, of course. But we need leadership. We don't have leadership, so that is what's missing.
Okay, thank you. Can you describe what the most important difference is between the digital music developments in 2008 and 2009?
I think the most important development is that people say that the pain is so big now. It's quite clear this campaign of control isn't working. DRM isn't working. Right? Pursuing file sharers isn't working. Right? So people are realizing we have to switch to a way of making it legal, right, to license what is. Right? And that is the biggest change that I see at Midem. People are saying, really, refusal doesn't work. Permission.
What future trend will shake up the music industry next?
Well, I think that clearly the trend to the flat rate is what we're seeing. I mean, it's the trend of saying you get on the web, you're licensed for the music, and we're going to collect in the process, not like a tax, right? But we create a system to where the money is being generated and we share it. So it's basically the collective license for the internet. I think that is clearly the trend. Well, it's been like that for years, but it's finally becoming apparent, right? The other trend that goes with that is social media. People sharing, people forwarding, people communing around the music creates hundreds of billions of dollars worth of money. Right? If we can share with that, we should be fine.
Social media is very important for the distribution of music. What do you think the influence of social media will have on the development of repertoire?
I wouldn't distinguish between the two. Distribution is really only a tag for how do I get from A to B. But now today, distribution is a link. Right? My kids don't trade files; they trade links. Right? They trade cookies and bookmarks. Right? It would be exactly the same for the creation of music. People find each other this way. They co-create. They put stuff up. They collaborate. Just like in the old days, you go to a club, you have a jam session, you make a record. Mm-hmm. So. In the end, the creative process is just hypercharged by the internet. I'm more concerned about the pure volume of stuff that comes out that we have to sort. Right? So I think that the amount of stuff that's put out is limitless, but the quality is not. The quality is limited. Right? So I'm very hopeful that the talents can come out and we can find some way of sifting through them, which is of course recommendation and those kind of things.
During Midem, most major publishers seem to embrace the fact that digital distribution, illegal or not, has to be dealt with. What advice would you give to them?
Well, if that's what they realize now, I would say, the advice has come out under the rock. Well, it has to be dealt with. The only way forward is to license what people do and what they like doing, which is sharing. Right? And that's always been the same since the 60s or before. So to license sharing, we have to give permission and we have to collect. So my input to them would have been, do the same that you've done for radio, hopefully with a higher royalty rate, generate money out of the system. And publishers understand this, right? This is nickels and dimes. On everything that happens, we get a little piece. Right? It's not rocket science. So that's my output.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. This was 5 questions on January the 20th, 2009.
Okay,
Thank you
my
very
blog
much.
is, by the way, at mediafuturist.com.
Okay.
That's the blog.
I will put it in. Thank you very much.
All right.